Welcome to RedneckWorks Engineering. In my last video, I explained why Spring Boot became the foundation of my backend. Today, it's all about the front end and about one question that I get asked over and over again. Why Angular? Why not React? Why not Vue? Or one of the many newer frameworks? The answer has nothing to do with trends. It was never about following the latest hype. When I started building my platform, and I wasn't trying to create a small website, I wanted to build a platform that could continue growing for many years with multiple portals, a technical blog, a members area, a finance portal, a knowledge platform, and a shared authentication system. From day one, I knew one thing: I didn't need a framework. That would be exciting, but for the next 6 months, I needed one that would still make sense 10 years from now. Why Angular? The biggest reason is actually very simple. I've been working with Angular for many years. I know the framework, I understand its strengths, and I understand its weaknesses. For a long-term project, that experience is far more valuable to me than chasing the latest trend. Components instead of chaos. One of the things I really like about Angular is its component-based architecture. Every part of the application becomes its own component. Navigation, header, footer, dashboard, watch list, user profile. That creates a clean and organized structure. Components can be tested, reused, maintained, and extended independently. For large enterprise applications, that's a huge advantage. Object-oriented development. Another reason is TypeScript. My background is Java. For many years, I've been building enterprise applications with Spring Boot, classes, interfaces, dependency injection, clear responsibilities. Angular follows the same architectural mindset that makes the front end and the back end feel like one unified system. Angular isn't perfect. Of course, Angular isn't perfect. The learning curve is definitely steeper. New developers need to understand components, TypeScript, dependency injection, routing, services, signals, and server-side rendering. That can feel overwhelming at first, but once a project starts growing, that structure becomes one of Angular's biggest strengths. Why not React? React is an excellent framework. Millions of developers build amazing applications with it. But for my platform, I wanted a framework that already includes many enterprise features out of the box. Routing, dependency injection, testing, internationalization, server-side rendering. Angular provides most of that without relying on a large collection of third-party libraries. That allows me to focus on building my application, not my framework, my architecture. Let's take a look at the overall architecture. Angular is responsible for the front end. Through REST API it communicates with Spring Boot. Spring Boot contains the business logic. Keycloak handles authentication. Contentful manages the content. PostgreSQL stores the data. Every component has a clearly defined responsibility, and that's exactly what keeps the entire platform clean, maintainable, and scalable. Server-side rendering. Another important decision was SEO. I didn't want a traditional single-page application. I wanted search engines, to receive fully rendered HTML. That's why I'm using Angular with server-side rendering, especially for a knowledge platform, and that's a significant advantage. Final thoughts. I didn't choose Angular because it's trendy. I chose Angular because I've worked with it for many years, because I prefer component-based software design, because I think in object-oriented architectures, and because Angular fits perfectly into my Spring Boot ecosystem. There are many great front-end frameworks, but for this platform, Angular was the right choice. Thank you for watching. I hope this video gave you a better understanding of why I chose Angular for my front-end architecture. For me, software engineering has never been about following trends. It's about building software that remains maintainable, scalable, and reliable for many years. That's exactly like the philosophy behind RedneckWorks engineering. If you're interested in topics like software architecture, Angular, Spring Boot, Docker, Jenkins, Keycloak, CI/CD, cloud native development, and modern enterprise software, consider subscribing to the channel and let me know in the comments which front-end framework do you prefer and why. I'd really like to hear your perspective. Until next time, keep building, keep learning, and never stop engineering great software. See you in the next video here on RedneckWorks Engineering.